Did Israel assassinate JFK? That's a claim that I get my way many, many times. And in this video, Charlie Kirk is going to debunk exactly that claim. Sit tight and have fun.
Hey Charlie, so I agree with a lot of your takes regarding black crime, women, and like the LGBTQT community.
It's all right, you're good.
Yeah, okay. So I wanted to get like some insight and perspective on what you think of the JFK assassination and why Israel's like kind of tied to it a lot.
Yeah, so there's really no evidence Israel's tied to it. I mean, the fact Mossad is mentioned in the JFK files doesn't mean Israel's tied to it. I actually don't believe it was Lee Harvey Oswald that acted alone. I think it's much more likely that it was Cuban intelligence and our own government that killed JFK for multiple reasons. And I believe there was a second shooter. Could go through all the reasons as to why, but I think it defies logic that Lee Harvey Oswald, who was a notoriously bad shot, somehow found himself all the way up in the, the fourth floor or the fifth floor of the Texas School Book Depository, right as that motorcade was firing in a single bolt action rifle, being able to administer, I think it was 3 shots in 5 seconds with lethal precision, even though we all saw with our lying eyes in the Zapruder film, John F. Kennedy's head go back and to the left. If there are 2 shooters, that means that the Warren Commission, which was the official report on the JFK assassination, was fraudulent and was faulty. And we know from dozens of eyewitnesses and many first-person accounts that the thing called the Grassy Knoll, which is right there, which you all can visit in downtown Dallas, that there was activity there. They wouldn't allow people up there. People heard gunshots from there. If it wasn't for the Zapruder film, all this would just be hearsay. So I believe there were 2 shooters, but I think it's a much more likely explanation that our own government was either involved or aware, and Cuban intelligence also very much wanted JFK dead.
So do you not think it was a coincidence that Zapruder was Jewish and Jacob Rubenstein was Jewish as well?
Well, so, okay, I actually didn't even know Zapruder was Jewish, but why was that matter? And then if the video came out, how does that help or weaken the cause?
It's not like a flat-out statement. It's just like something to think about. Like, Israel's always tied to these type of events, so...
Yeah, I would push that. I would push back a little bit on that. It's fine. It's a fair question. By the way, the way you get more anti-Semitism is by booing people that have questions like that. So we need to just talk about it. Again, in the JFK files, Mossad is mentioned. One of the reasons why Mossad is mentioned so much is that they're just a very good intelligence operation. It was not mentioned as if they were tied or that they knew about it or that they were involved. Again, I think the best reading of what happened there is who wanted JFK dead the most. Again, a lot of people said Israel wanted JFK dead. I'd love to hear that argument. But definitely Lyndon Baines Johnson and parts of our own government, and the Cubans wanted him dead. And who actually made it happen? There were like 15 or 20 things that happened that day that were inexcusable. They changed the parade route. He rode in an open-air convertible. LBJ decided not to ride alongside of him. The vehicle slowed down right when it went by the Texas School Book Depository. A lot there, right? And then, again, I think that all of us are smarter to believe that it was simply Lee Harvey Oswald. The more important question is not, oh, who did it? We have to first acknowledge it, that more than one person did it. Yeah. Once we acknowledge that more than one person did it, then we can expose our government to have lied to us about the JFK assassination, which then I think will sober a lot of us about trusting the government in the future.
One more question. When do you think the Epstein files will be released?
Man, you're speaking my language. I think the Epstein files need to be released yesterday. Okay. We need to know every single person and get the Epstein client list out immediately. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
The audio's a little weird. Yeah, all right. And the Diddy files. That's right. Erica right there. Strong patriot.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's amazing advocate for Israel. And yeah, I'll see you again next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.